The Match project recognised the importance of creating technology that works in the real world, not just in the lab. So engaging users in a process of co-design and co-creation was key to the research.
A lot of the time technologists are very focused on performance results in the lab. So if left to even the most experienced technologists, you can end up, and there's evidence of this, with devices left in shelves, devices left switched off, and in the case of telecare and telehealth, if that happens, then it renders that technology useless, and in the very worst scenario, potentially dangerous if that device is for medication reminding or falls monitoring. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Co-design and co-creation can help the end users even to buy in to what the technology is all about, and that increases the likelihood that it's going to fit their purposes at the end.
What have you got for me today?
So today I've got a system that helps you set appointments,
Right, okay.
and I'll let you have a shot of it yourself so that you're comfortable using it.
The research team recruited volunteer users to try out different technologies at home and give feedback on how they worked and how they could be improved.
So we have a calendar or a diary, you can think of it as either, and if we plug the pen into this computer here, then it will send all those appointments and reminders to the computer.
So what I write down ends up in the computer?
Exactly.
Magic.
Yep.
Magic.
Exactly, magic.
Over the next 5 days, Elspeth is going to test a device that can record and remind her of appointments. She'll try out 2 different methods to enter the information, an electronic pen and a touch keypad.
S, T and enter.
The researchers also wanted to assess the importance of enabling users to customise or personalise the technology.
So if you maybe pick what your favourite out of those
So
colours
if I
is.
pick that one,
Exactly,
do I
yep.
just press it, Marlon?
Yep, just press it. And quite crucially for this project, we were looking at how the reminder presentation happened, so whether you heard it or you saw it on the screen or it vibrated, and we wanted to see if people liked being able to personalise the reminders to themselves. Again, just tap on the red flashing box.
This bit.
Yep. And that tells you doctors at 2 p.m. After another 5 days, I'll come back. We'll have another chat and you can tell me which bits about each system you preferred. And if there's any bad things, they're brilliant. We like bad things. So tell us all the bad things, and that means we can fix that for the next version.
Yes, that
It's quite hard to engage users in technology development, and it's specifically hard when it's older users because a lot of the time they feel that they maybe can't help. So a lot of the people we had to kind of entice. So having coffee mornings where we turn it into a discussion group. So it's really about being sociable and empowering them to help with the design. Once they know that they're helping the designers, they relax and they really give a lot of good feedback.
The research sounded fascinating because not only are they researching how people my age are coping with technology at the present time, they're researching how people my age will cope with technology in 10 or 20 years' time. Hello, come away in, good to see you.
How are you? You okay?
I'm okay, yes, come on in.
It's extremely important that if the user's opinions are taken on board right from the start, and that the products are actually evaluated with the end users. If you had to choose between the pen version and the tablet version, which one would you pick?
I just have the tablet version, and I could use that, and I would use that.
Okay.
Much easier, at least as far as I can perceive,
All right.
far as I can see.
That's good to know. So the other question, I guess, is some of the key things we've learned just purely from taking the technology into people's homes. They can range from technical things such as the wireless connections not being as good, or technology maybe not fitting into somebody's house as well, to more socially oriented things. And maybe, for example, we would assume that somebody might place a bit of technology in their living room, but when we come to visit them in the house, it may be in their bedroom or in their bathroom or in their kitchen. So there's lots of things that you can't predict are going to happen, and it's those nuggets of information that help us to redesign technology that's going to be not just more useful, but actually adopted and taken up and used in somebody's home. Would you like to be able to choose the particular sound
I would
then?
imagine that after a wee while I would become tired of one particular tune, and it would be nice to have another. It really would be nice to have a choice.
And did you ever change the volume of the tunes,
Yes.
or did that
Once
not really
I got
bother?
the hang of it, I did change the volume when I had some of the girls here, and I didn't want it to impinge on what we were chatting about.
Okay.
So I brought it down a wee bit then, but even then I was able to hear it and to know there was a reminder, and surreptitiously go and have a wee look at it.
Okay.
In working with volunteers like Elspeth, as well as carers, health and social care professionals, and technology manufacturers, the Match team sought to find solutions that can deliver effectively to the needs of individual users. After 5 days trying out the appointment diary, Elspeth feels it's technology she'd like to use.
I would have been quite happy to start using it properly and using it on a daily basis, because I think it's a marvellous idea. And if I use it now, hopefully in 20 years' time, I'll be able to use it. I would certainly use that on a day-to-day basis because I understood it and it made sense to me.